Okay, so I'm back on day 2. It is about 4 o'clock, so this has been 24 hours since this has been built. So this is ready for a flood test. I have both of them done. This one is dried up really hard. It almost feels like a bed liner. Not quite that hard, but it's got a really nice texture. Everything looks really solid. No cracks or anything. So these are both definitely ready for water. The Mr. Kerdi one is ready too. So I'm going to go ahead and start building this. You can see what I did for the drains. I just ran a little ABS down, and that's going to go into a bucket. And in this bucket, I'm going to put a pump in the bucket and then run lines up and then have sprinklers in here that continually run. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, so what I got is a nice little Ryobi pump I picked up for I think it was like 25 bucks at Home Depot. This is what's going to run my sprinklers. So this is the pump. It's actually a little tile saw pump, and so the outlet on it go into this tubing. The other end is going to run into a 1/4-inch male adapter, which is going to run into this T. The other two ends of the T are 1/8-inch diameter barbed fittings, and those barbed fittings are going to run to 1/4-inch strip line. 1/4-inch strip line is going to run to these little sprinkler heads, and the sprinkler heads are going to mount upside down on a piece of wood going across. Okay, so basically this is how I'm fitting my sprinklers in the board. They're going to sit upside down like that. So they just fit in there. Pretty cool. So that'll be there. Those barbs should hold that on there. That's gonna go like so. Yep. So that'll hold for low pressure. So I got my 1/4-inch line coming in and my 1/8-inch lines coming out. These guys are gonna go like that. Okay, so here's my finished setup. Got my sprinklers, and I got them centered in there. We're going to our T right here. 2 sprinklers. Tubing runs down under our pallet. A little slack in the line coming in here, and then our pump is down at the bottom. A little bit lower, but gravity should pull the spray down. I don't know how much pressure is going to be on this too, how much that little pump puts out, but it shouldn't be too much. Should be just about right. Here it comes. And not very much pressure there. I gotta figure out what's going on. There's not enough pressure. Oh, that's a fail. Okay, so got a little change of plans here. My sprinklers didn't work. There's too much pressure for the little tile saw pump. As soon as there's any restriction on here, the pump just doesn't have the strength. It just backfeeds. So have to keep the lines open. So I kind of improvised here. So this is my Kerdi pan, and I got a drip going in each corner. So it's not as pretty as my other one. My other setup, sprinklers would have been nice, but yeah, I would just need a stronger pump, and this is basically doing the same thing. I didn't have the parts to do it on this side too, so I'm just doing a flood test on this side, and you'll notice I went up above the band. Wanted to make sure I got up above where my band is. So the water line is above there. So this is going to just flood. It'll actually be a good comparison because that's what I did with Kerdi the first time. So this one is actually going to flood for the same amount of time that this one's just going to get a drip. So this one has no head pressure at all. It's just got drips. So it's actually working pretty good here. You can see the waste pipe going down in there. So we're going to let this run a while. Probably through the weekend and into next week. I'll probably do 7 days just so I can do a comparison. But sometimes you got to improvise. And yeah, this will work. So right on, guys. See you on the next one.